Please be seated. Inga mana, inga reo, inga hoe wha. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Pro-Chancellor, special guests, graduands, family, whānau and supporters. As Chancellor of the University of Auckland, I extend a warm welcome to you all on behalf of University Council members and staff of the University. This is a meeting of the Council of the University of Auckland at which the Pro-Chancellor and I will award diplomas and confer degrees in the Faculty of Arts. Graduation is a time for celebrating success. Today, you will experience the pomp and tradition of this ancient ceremony and the recognition befitting your success on your well-deserved day of celebration. Like your family and friends gathered here, we're all very proud of your achievements and look forward to your lifelong involvement as members of the University of Auckland family. Of course, graduation represents much more than just a day of celebration. Your qualification from this university will have a lifetime impact on you, your family, and the community at large. We know that compared to those whose formal education ends in high school, graduates have lower unemployment rates, higher salaries, better career prospects, and better health outcomes. Universities New Zealand has estimated that the lifetime benefits of earning a degree are valued at between $1 and $4 million. Your university experience and the qualifications gained at university will thus add real value to your lives and the lives of those around you. The fact that our university can add value in these ways reflects the abilities and achievements of our staff and students. In the Faculty of Arts, Associate Professor Tracy McIntosh won a National Tertiary Teaching Excellence Award, making this the 12th time University of Auckland staff have won such an award since the scheme was established 13 years ago. Professors Rosalind Hursthouse, Annie Goldson and Chris Shaw were elected as Fellows of the Royal Society of New Zealand, recognising their academic excellence and leadership. Dr. Paula Morris launched the Academy of New Zealand Literature, an ambitious initiative intended to promote, support and sustain a community of New Zealand's best writers. Academy members include Patricia Grace, Eleanor Catton and Witi Ihimira. Distinguished Professor Brian Boyd was one of 4 international curators at a world-class art exhibition on the origins of art at the Museum of Old and New Art in Hobart. And Dr. Selina Tusitala Marsh performed one of her poems at the Commonwealth Day observance at Westminster Abbey in front of Queen Elizabeth and distinguished guests. In order to ensure that we can continue to achieve successes like these and to enhance our contribution to future generations of graduates and to our nation, the university must do 3 things. First, we need to attract students of high academic potential and give them an outstanding academic and extracurricular experience. In this respect, we are doing very well. The proportion of students entering the university with a high grade point average is growing each year, and we produce outstanding graduates just like you. Second, we need to attract, develop and retain outstanding staff. This we are doing as illustrated by the achievements I described earlier. Many of our staff are world leaders in their fields, and you will have been privileged to learn from and work with them. It is no coincidence that in the QS World Rankings of university subjects, the University of Auckland came top in New Zealand in 37 of 44 subjects ranked, and I note that we don't even teach 4 of them. Nor is it a coincidence that we were ranked top in Australasia for innovation by a recent Reuters survey of Asia-Pacific universities. And third, we need to create the kind of academic environment and facilities that support and encourage excellence. To this end, the university has been investing heavily in its campus renewal program so as to ensure that we do provide facilities of genuinely international quality. Many of you will graduate today with a first qualification, and you will be rightly proud of this achievement. However, I also want you to reflect on the ongoing learning opportunities and the wide range of postgraduate options available to you at this university. You must never rest on your laurels in a challenging and ever-changing world, but rather be prepared to embrace change and new technology and make the most of the opportunities presented to you. Although it may seem a daunting prospect right now, further study and learning is inevitable for all of us as the world changes around us at an ever-accelerating pace. Whatever path you follow, I urge you, as alumni of New Zealand's leading university, to never forget your alma mater, your university. We rely on our graduates for support, moral, political, and financial. But today is your day, with the focus firmly on your achievement. At this ceremony, we honour your success, along with the support of your family, whānau, and others who have supported you through your studies. I congratulate you and trust that you will long cherish the memories of your graduation today. It is my pleasure to welcome our guest speaker this morning, Vincent Lepanovic. Vincent is the director of the New Zealand Maritime Museum, and we are proud to say an alumnus of the University of Auckland. A lifelong Aucklander of Dalmatian descent, he grew up on the Hibiscus coast, spending much of his time at his parents' restaurant and the local theatre company. Vincent attended the University of Auckland, initially studying law before moving full-time to history, classics, and ancient history. His studies culminated in an MA in history with particular focus on the medieval period. After completing his degree, Vincent secured a role with the public events team at Auckland War Memorial Museum. He spent 10 years at the museum in a variety of roles, most recently head of visitor services and protocol, where he had responsibility for the front of house department, visitor experience, and all war memorial and ceremonial activity. In 2015, Vincent was appointed as director of the New Zealand Maritime Museum, where he works with his team to secure the future of the maritime heritage of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and to ensure access to the public. Vincent's expertise and passion for history is also put to valuable use in his role as a trustee of the New Zealand War Graves Trust. Vincent, we look forward to what you have to say to us this morning.
Ena mana, ena reo, ena rangatira mā, tēnā koutou katoa. Ena mate, haere, haere, haere atu rā, ena iwi e hui hui nei, tēnā koutou. Ena mana hiri, nau mai, haere mai ki tēnā hui, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Chancellor, Acting Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, members of the University, graduates, family and friends, good morning, and my own warm welcome to you all on this auspicious occasion. It's genuinely a signal honour to be asked to address you all today, almost more than I can express. It was 10 years ago that I myself sat where you are now at my own graduation ceremony, so to be asked to be involved again and in this manner was both elating and somewhat terrifying. I regularly get the opportunity to speak in public, but rarely have I had the opportunity to do so in a context where I feel so personally invested, and where it means so much to me. All that being said, I feel a confession is necessary. I have known about this speech for several months, thought about it often, but in a true return to my university roots, I only finished it late last night, the day before it was due. So if nothing else, it's going to authentically reflect the way I operated most of the time I had the privilege to attend this university. What I was going to say to you today has been a topic I've returned to again and again over the last few months, and I have asked many friends and colleagues what would they want to hear were they in your position. While there's been a great diversity of opinion, two strong themes certainly came through. Firstly, keep it short. And you have my word, I shan't go on. Today is certainly about you and your achievements and not at all about me. And secondly, keep it personal and talk from the heart about my experience. So this is what I'm going to try to do. Not to give you my life story, as that isn't all that interesting, but I would like to share with you some of my experience at the University of Auckland and perhaps a little of how it has served me. And I'm hopeful that by doing so, I'll be able to connect with your experience. Like many of you, I did not start university with a clear idea of what I wanted to do. Or rather, I had a clear idea, but no sense of the reality of the situation. If I'm honest, when I first got off the bus on my first day, I didn't even really know which way the university was. I just followed other people with backpacks and hoped for the best. Arriving to my lectures, dealing with my own workload and negotiating the varied administrative hurdles that a continuing education can throw up was really my first adult experience. Many of you who, like me, came to university straight from school will recognize this in yourself, and others will have approached this from a completely different background, having had years of managing your own life before returning to study. However, what we do all have in common in this experience is the self-reliance that making a success of tertiary study expects. All of us were ultimately responsible for our own successes and failures in our degrees, and we all rightly celebrate your achievement today. Universities are truly the most wonderful place for revelations. Throughout all our studies, we will have come across things we have not before considered, information we knew nothing about, and often that this can change our view on the complexion of the world. We are all here as a result of a search for knowledge, and I feel that one of the greatest areas of understanding unlocked by time at university is knowledge of ourselves. Whether straight from school or coming to university after a career, we will face pressures, opinions, deadlines, and personal interactions that require us to reconsider ourselves. For me, this was a defining part of my degree. As I was learning academically, I was also learning about myself and my identity as a gay man, learning about what social issues I cared about and why, learning about how I reacted under pressure and in new situations. The taking of a degree is generally thought of time gaining academic knowledge, and this is certainly true. But I feel equally important and often overlooked is the knowledge we gain about ourselves that marches in concert with our other learnings. This is not what we learn in the lecture hall or tutorial, but enriches us and our university experience as well. One of the great joys to me at university was its diversity. Any subject under the sun can be, and likely has been, studied in great detail. And this is the amazing array of knowledge that you have access to as a student, and particularly as an arts student. Increasingly, university is a place where you can experience a truly diverse group of people, and from just about any variety of background you care to name. This incredible multiplicity of knowledge and individuals is what I think is the true heart of why university education remains attractive. For many of us, it is also the first time we have come across true diversity of opinion, and many of the experiences I treasure from my own years of study were debates on topics I was studying and on matters of the day. The respect for those who hold differing opinions to me, not to mention the skills to argue with them effectively, have served me well, and I urge you all to continue to question and discuss those things that matter to you throughout your life, in the way we surely all have done throughout our time at university. Your achievements today have not, of course, occurred in a vacuum, and I do wish to pause and invite you to consider those who may have supported you throughout your studies. For many, this will have been family. I'm eternally grateful to my parents for their unflinching support, which did not waver, even as I decided to drop a law degree to study history full-time, but also friends and your broader community networks. All of these people deserve our respect and thanks. Some of you will have enjoyed the privilege of my experience, a warm and reliable group of people who supported you over time, and others, for a variety of reasons, will have had to rely on yourselves. But something we all do have in common is the wonderful learning experiences provided to us by the incredible staff of this university, both academic and otherwise. I will never forget the debt I owe to the amazing people from the history department who taught me over many years, especially my supervisor, whose monumental patience when it came to late-handeds deserves a medal. I am certain that every one of you has a story of a lecturer who inspired you, a staff member who assisted you, and as you consider your own achievement today, I do urge you to think of the role both they and others played in it. I have given some thought also as to why I have been asked to speak to you today. I suppose it's not a huge leap, graduate, good job at an arts institution, so I am going to work on that assumption and presume to offer some advice, particularly to those of you who are going out from university and heading into a world where it is increasingly difficult to get by. Many will say to you, why an arts degree? How is that knowledge of medieval gender studies really going to help you? I can legitimately ask that, as that's what I studied, and I could ask that a lot. My answer is this. What it says on your degree is only part of the story. As an art graduate, you have learnt to write, to debate, to meet deadlines and process information and turn it to your own needs. Today, I would argue these are vital skills, and if you continue to apply them in your life, there is no field you can't succeed in. Though if you have ambitions to go into particle physics, you might want to look into postgraduate work. After today, we are all going to share a great privilege. We are going to be arts graduates. I have a great and abiding fondness for those who take a degree of this type. It is not vocational, it is broad, varied, and passion-driven. All of you have chosen subjects you loved and put effort and time into learning more about them. That, I feel, is the heart of what universities are all about. The pursuit of knowledge for knowledge's own sake. Arts graduates are critical thinkers, communicators, and those who take a broad view and are not only willing but eager to read widely and take part in discourse about what has shaped our society in the past and what will inform its development in the future. As graduates of a university, you join a tradition that is 1,000 years old and become part of a continuum of learning that will flow into the future. For my own part, we can hope for no greater outcome from those who seek higher education than this, that you leave university with a broader mind, an ability to question, and a will to improve. And as arts graduates, I have no doubt this describes all of you. My deep and heartfelt congratulations to you all on the wonderful achievement today that we celebrate together. And thank you for your attention. Apati hono, tātai hono, rātou te honga mate kia rātou, tātou te honga ora kia tātou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Thank you.
Thank you, Vincent, for a most interesting and authentic speech. This is a meeting of council and convocation of the university at which the Pro-Chancellor, Jan Dawson, and I will be awarding diplomas and conferring degrees. I invite the Pro-Chancellor to award the diplomas and confer the degrees in the first half of this ceremony.
By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Jan Dawson, Pro-Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who within the Faculty of Arts have satisfied the requirements of this university.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Professor Robert Greenberg, to present graduates in that faculty.
Pro-Chancellor, As Dean, I have the honor of presenting to you the students qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Arts. Graduate Diploma in Arts, Shruti Bist. Kathleen Faleaka Ilaisane Gutenbiel. William Thomas Herbert. Liu Yoon. Nicholas Benjamin McDonald. Michelle Suzanne Maidens. Davika Sanam Raniga. Zichuang Zhao. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bethany Leanne Abbey. Kutsia Batul Abdulali. Caitlin Rose Phoebe Abley. Mohi Wati Terau Aulen. Alice Eleanor Francis Allfrey. Samantha Carrie Ann Umeral. Donna Marie Anderson. Joanna Lee Anderson. Anna Catherine Ankersmith. Dana Rose Antunovich. Aharon Yeshaya Apfel. Annika Kristen Apps. Rachel Amy Atkinson. Penny Ellen Alkram. Catherine Joy Ald. Dominique Sophie Patricia Baguli. Sarah Jane Baird. Christy Louise Banks. Jack Oliver Barrett. Stephanie Grace Bartley. Sophie Isabella Baton. Charlotte Ann Batt. Erna Elsa Battenhausen. Nada Jamie Bawden. Michael John Derek Beacom. Jessica Simone Bees. Jean Liley Tybell. Alexandra Lucy Bennett. Grace Catherine Bennett and a diploma in languages. Simon Allen Bennett. Delisha Naran Bhagavan. Senior Scholar in Arts, Alexander Richard James Birchall. Josh Jelly Blaney. Harry Christopher Bloomfield. And Elise Patricia Phyllis Boland. Jake William Bransgrove. Emily Helen Holderness Bridgman. Lisa Rose Brown Bayless. Chun Bu. Laura Courtney Buchan. Ellen Louise Burrow. Elena Rose June Burt. Madeline Claire Bush. Mia Josephine Butler. Marzia June Cameron. Maritai Magdalene Nazarene Campbell. Olivia Mae Veronica Campbell. Shannon Campbell. Sean Monica Canton. Peter Alistair Carson. Sean Molly Casey. Kirsten Mary Cave. Neelam Chandra. Chichi Zhang. Maggie Yuji Zhang. Vanessa Guanyar Zhang. Wen Yen Zhang. Carrie Mae Charlesworth. Rosita Sasamaporn Chayutirat. Ruoxuan Chen. Anyu Cho. Ji Young Choi and a diploma in languages. So Yoon Choi. Justin Hon Seng Chong. Michelle Ann Choate. Wan Ying Chung. Thomas Anthony John Clark. Joe Seamus Clifford. Jeff Dakome Suako. Lace Eilish Conchi. Bronte Michelle Coombridge. Melinda Louise Elizabeth Copestake. Yanni Cowie. Natasha Angela Cox. Sally McDonald Crawford. Nicole Cregan. Alice Catherine Crotty. Amber Shari Cicere. Chao Hai Tui. Qian Chan Tui. Michael Terry Kareen. Ruby Miriam Curtin. Annie Lydia Curtis. Rukaya Ibrahim Dadi Patel. Megan Amelia Daly. Sophie May Farrell Dara. Samuel Thomas de la Mer. Pascal Ewan de Roik. Slade Conrad Dello. Niklaus Matthias George Dobbin. Francesca Sophie Sarah Dorman. Claudia Jean Dorr. Ellen Vivian Alice Doty. Ashley Renee Douglas. Prudence Pearl Drever Stimson. Steffi Michelle Dryden. Alex Stephen Duncan. Samantha Dutton. Shasta Eid. Ruth Elikana. Andrea Paz Escobar Caballero. Matthew John Ropeti Everett. Vaimoli Failalo. Asinate Faka Osofelau. Tevita Tukuafu Faleafa. Patsy Metala Fata. Momoe Philip Fatialofa. James Lauren Grant, Finnick. Annie Rose Ferguson. James Douglas Ferguson. Mele Valeta Finau. Ellie Cecilia Finn. Erin Margaret Fisher. Isaac John Fletcher. Joanna Louise Fountain. Rebecca Margaret Francis. Catherine Rosanna May Frankham Burgess. Daniel Timothy French. Emily Claire Frew. Joshua James William Frisbee. Sylvia Etty Gallagher. Beatrice Gwen Garcia. Natalie Geraldine Gasson. Holly Robin Gissing. Maricesa Grace Manalo Gomez. Faith Elizabeth Goodwin. Robert Matthew Gore. Daniel Alexander Graham. James Robert Grant. Maria Joanne Green. Charlotte Amanda Grimwood. Alice Rosina Ham. Senior Scholar in Arts, Logan Robert Hamley. Aisha Pavitri Haradasa. Jonathan Peter Ian Hardcastle. Olivia Amy Hardy. Zoe Candice Harab. Sumeda Haraswamy. August Glenn Harrington. Kelly Anthony Harris. Jessica Lee Harvey. Brooke Marie Hawkins. Crystal Hay. Xialin He. Johanna Christina West Henriksen. Mi'ituatini Dorothy Herman. Ashton Glenn Hicks. Briar Francesca Hollings. Robson Bradley Holmes. Oliver Kemp Hooper. Brooke Kira Hopkinson. Olivia Jordan Horrell. Sarah Alexandra Hosking. Tsunung Huang. Sophie Grace Hudson. Frances Lenka Hughes. Senior Scholar in Arts, Reuben George Hutchinson Wong. Cameron Carl Hyde. Hara Hyung. Senior Scholar in Arts, Keir Lee Alpinis. Sophia Margaret Luapa Aulile Ioane. Angel Saunoa Josefa. Gabriela Alexandra Ivanov Giraldo. Courtney James. Patrick James Jeffrey. Eba Nihad Mahmoud Jurgis. Eunice Bailey Dickin Johansson. Ashley Kim Johnson. Darian Olivia Jones. Patrick Stephen Jones. Rebecca Jones. Jessica Sarah Yost. Jordan Emma Jowsey. I'm sorry. Kelsey Penny Joyce. Dong Hu Kang. Kamalpreet Kaur. Phoebe Marie Kelly Hodgson. Frances Isabel Kelly Hodgson. Daniel Joseph Kennedy. Salume Kander Yagubie. Bohei Kim. Kyung Sun Kim. Sung Kyu Kim. Yang Hee Kim. Madison Bailey Knight. Stephanie Rachel McGeorge Knowles. Hoi Ling Koo. Samantha Eternity Rose Kropidlovsky-Lees. Nishant Swaroop Krutiventi. Manho Kwan. Paris Portia Isabella Kwan, sorry. Parsons. How about we do that one more time? Paris Portia Isabella Kwan Parsons. Chehun Kwang. Joshua James Landon. Calvin Chong Sang Lau. Seni Fatafehi Nofu Ilalenga Latu. Georgia April Rose Lawler. Jade Laura Ann Le Petit. So Yoon Lee. So Eun Lee. Ida Lee. Junhao Lei. Senior Scholar in Arts, Connor Gary Leisky. Catherine Nancy Leung. Sung Yi Leung. Eliza Jane Lewis Goldsboro. Sujai Lee. Waikwan Lee. Nicole Sarah Amy Liley. George Andre Lim Lo Sui. Lin Lei Chu. Jia Ying Lin. Lin Liu. Mienza Liu. Catherine Fiona Helen Lord. Philippa Jane Loseby. Nicolette Jo Lelo. Yang Yang Lu. Luk Wang Sun. Yang Yi Lao. Emily Mary Lynch. Brooke James Sinclair Lyons. Kaylee Lorraine McLean. Patrina Madeline Matson Fisk. Ariel Joyce Paulino Maglaqui. Sabrina Mahadi. Anushka Sylvia Maharaj. Temoana Maika. Angela Salita Makaya. Poppy Alice Mansell. Kolotita Soomanu. Linda Gabriela Taufa Ho'amofaleono Manuatu. Bailey John Masters. Rosa Samaliatoa Matangi. Rachel Jean Makaya Matala. Matella. Laura Elizabeth Matten. Linka Michelle May. Christopher Craig McCormick. Connor James McFadden. Samantha Josephine McGinn. Sophie Irma Leutart McIntosh. Imogen Lucy Rose McIver. Connor Ross McKenzie. Kirsten Georgia McEwen. Prior Tague McRae. Taylor Ashley McRae. Balapuwaduge Priesha Harshanti Sharini Mendes. Daniel Clive Menzies. Sarah Rosalind Middleton. Ready? Eleonora Lucrezia Sophie Mignacca. Samantha Ann Miller. Kate Francesca Milliken. Francesca Mary Alexis Mills. Brianna K. Milner. Adorata Misero.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor, for awarding the diplomas and conferring the degrees in the first half of our ceremony. One of the great pleasures of graduation is the opportunity to hear performances by students from our acclaimed School of Music. Eva Ding on flute will now perform The Great Train Race by Ian Clark. Eva, thank you so much for that performance. It was wonderful. By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Scott St John, Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who within the Faculty of Arts have satisfied the requirements of this university. I call upon the co-head of the school, Te Wānanga o Waipapa of the Faculty of Arts, Associate Professor Damon Salisa, to present further graduates in that faculty.
To the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Miki Mizutani. Jasmine May Moncur. Emily Marie Moore. Nanami Morito. Erica Joan Muta. Lee Mu. Sally Mubarak. Georgia Rose Reynolds Muir. Fernanda Jose Munoz Duran. Senior Scholar in Arts, Catherine Elizabeth Murphy. Andrew James Murray Brown. James Daniel Mustapik. Claire Elise Meyer. To the degree of Bachelor of Theology, Senior Scholar in Arts, Samuel Paul Brebner. Genevieve Ilaisaane Pomee. Maunga Paia Meki Ropeti Upeli. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Conjoint, Varnika Agarwal and a Bachelor of Science. Amira Khanum Ali and a Bachelor of Commerce. Gary Earl Barker and a Bachelor of Commerce. Hayley Jessica Betteridge and a Bachelor of Commerce. Blanche Letitia Bradford and a Bachelor of Commerce. Hayward Joseph Bullen and a Bachelor of Commerce. Rachel Joy Burnett and a Bachelor of Science. Arthur John Gillies and a Bachelor of Commerce. Sasha May Rebecca Caitlin Courtney Delia Gilmore and a Bachelor of Commerce. Taylor Clayton Stewart Kimpton and a Bachelor of Laws. Alistair Charles Coulpin Kirkby and a Bachelor of Laws. Min Sol Kwok and a Bachelor of Commerce. Thomas Harlan Langley and a Bachelor of Commerce. Cameron Alexander Lawrence, and a Bachelor of Engineering Honours with First Class Honours in Mechanical Engineering. Shi Lu, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Natalia Managarova, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Philippa Carolyn McLaughlin, and a Bachelor of Science. Amy Louise McTeague, and a Bachelor of Science. Sayuri Naidu, and a Bachelor of Health Sciences. Aroha Michelle Noa, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Justine Leah Pillay, and a Bachelor of Science. Caitlin Reeve, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Tessa Ann Ross, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Kate Rebecca Cara Scanlon, and a Bachelor of Laws. Hugo Harjeet Singh, and a Bachelor of Health Sciences. Anna Emily Skeets, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Helen Wijaya, and a Bachelor of Science. To the degree of Bachelor of Theology, Conjoint, Dominic John Shrivers, and a Bachelor of Arts. Postgraduate Diploma in Translation Studies with distinction. Philippe Henri Gabriel Valax. Postgraduate Diploma in Translation Studies with merit. Astrid Walter. Postgraduate Diploma in Translation Studies, Jinjin He. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with First Class Honours, Josephine Rose Adams in Anthropology. Sarah Jocelyn Okuso Sue in Pacific Studies. Laura Elizabeth Bates in Geography. Laura Elizabeth Bunting in Politics and International Relations. James Francis Wagstaff Camel in English, and a Bachelor of Arts and a graduate diploma in arts. Ka-Ying Ivy Chan in psychology. Michelle Kit-Ying Chan in anthropology. Demi Tung Jung in psychology. David Reese Cole in history. Bronte Catherine Coluccio in criminology. Liam Thomas Courtney in geography. Angus George Craig in psychology. Rose Tara Crozier in ancient history. Faculty Graduate Scholar Marco Hans de Jong in history. Eleanor Francis Deakin in Media, Film and Television and a Bachelor of Arts. Samuel McCain Denny in history. Cameron Jeffrey Dixon in screen production. Julia Oikster in history and a Bachelor of Arts. Anna Elizabeth Faber in media, film and television. Heather Elizabeth Fish in media, film and television. Patrick John Fitzgibbon in history. Genevieve Shilgun Fitzjames in criminology. Amelia Teresa Fletcher in sociology. Frangipani Aniwa Maluvale Folks in screen production. Faculty Graduate Scholar Kieran Mark Gainsford in politics and international relations. Charlotte May Buchanan Gibson in psychology. Nevin George Govinzami in screen production. Devon Monique Hanna in development studies. Andrew George Hart in history. Susan Janine Headley in screen production. Emily Kate Holland in media, film and television. Samuel Jaffe in history. Do Hee Jung in criminology and a Bachelor of Arts. Alice Maria Tapairu Karitai in English. Samantha Julianne Keane in museums and cultural heritage. Jessica Jean Miriam Langley in psychology. Shane Adam Malva in sociology. Tessa Charlotte Maisie Richardson in history. Abby Elizabeth Highland Metzen in psychology. Emma Rachel Nielsen in English. Kristen Therese Riley in psychology. Akali Ann Reynolds in psychology. Lola Lei Wah Reynolds in museums and cultural heritage. Brooke Chantel Ross in linguistics. Leon Carlton Russell in psychology. Callum Alistair Michael Scott in history. Natasha Sharmila Sharan in criminology. Faculty Graduate Scholar Zachary Allen Shilston in politics and international relations. Chelsea Romeo Tevanga in development studies. Faculty Graduate Scholar Jessica Ann Thomas in history. Brandy Thorburn in psychology. Clark Tony Tipene in sociology. Justine Allison Treadwell in museums and cultural heritage. Victoria Trowell in anthropology. Alaka Jean Wells in criminology. Geraldine Sophia Wilkins in politics and international relations and a Bachelor of Arts. Cherry Hugh Lam Wong in education. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with second class honours, First Division. Anne Renker in media, film and television. Mfanwe D. Barling in psychology. Renee Aloysia Beveridge in anthropology. Suzanne Jane Bradley in screen production. Faculty Graduate Scholar, Demi Renata Cox in English. Demet Dendon in criminology. Cherry Katarina Natasha Elias in anthropology. Charlotte Hawkins in museums and cultural heritage. Caitlin Christina Henderson in psychology. Janani Hansa Kinkini Tirakaratni Kurupu Apu Hamalaga in geography. Josiah Andrew Lowry in history. Michael Morgan Piers McSweeney in politics and international relations and a Bachelor of Arts. Josie Abigail Poharama in history. Ashley Kayla Ruterman in criminology. Tangata Ki'iki Pauline Rupeni in Pacific Studies. Mareta Bernice Tana in media, film and television. Isabella Tallulah Guthrie Wilson in politics and international relations. Ina Clarice Cruz Yu in psychology. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with second class honours, second division. Charlene Jocelyn Chand in criminology. Victor Willie Tana Falitutulu in criminology. Eden Monique Lila Laika Momoisea in philosophy. Aileen Winifred Ryan in anthropology. To the degree of Master of Arts with first class honours. Liam Thomas Appleton in history. Arinya Banerjee in English. Emma Lee Belcher in philosophy. Michelle Robin Edwards. Elise Jane Franklin in development studies. Kerry Louise Gilmore in psychology. Penelope Jessica Ireland in politics and international relations. Lakna Heimani Jayasinghe in anthropology. Rachada Lekpratham in applied linguistics. Sri Vanitha Naik in applied linguistics. Roseanne Elizabeth Patterson in development studies. Faculty Graduate Scholar, Sasha Jane Rasmussen in history. Nagina Razakova in development studies. Charlotte Fleur Robinson in drama. Janice Jyotika Sharan in media, film and television. Sophie Ann Sills Younger in psychology. Paul Thomas Smith in philosophy and a Bachelor of Arts honours with first class honours. University Graduate Scholar, Tyler Amy Taufo'ou in art history. Penisimani Takavaha Tuitahi in Pacific Studies. Francesca Marie Van Doorn in politics and international relations. Curie Teresa West McGrewer in sociology. Yu Young Jung in applied linguistics. To the degree of Master of Arts with second class honours, First Division. Desiree Olga Chanchui in Pacific Studies. Ione Rosamund Cusson in history. Ruben Dylan Fong in media, film and television. Lei Gao. Wei Hao Gao in media, film and television, and a postgraduate diploma in arts in film, television and media studies, and a Bachelor of Arts. Tony Falipulenga, George Patolo in Pacific Studies. Justin Kenrick Peters in sociology. Joanne Ruth Wieland in development studies. Jaeyoon Jung in education. To the degree of Master of Arts with second class honours, second division. Jacqueline Elizabeth Hood in drama. Yi Young in applied linguistics. To the degree of Master of Arts, Sayafira Hardani in development studies. To the degree of Master of Professional Studies with second class honours, first division, Sogan Ganbari in international relations and human rights, and a graduate diploma in arts.
I now call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, Professor John Morrow, to present the doctoral graduates.
Chancellor, I have the honour of presenting to you the doctoral graduates. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, University Doctoral Scholar Natalie Margaret Bell in Art History. Natalie explored 3 15th century Italian portraits of women. All have been recognised for their difference from contemporary female portraiture. Drawing on recent literary history, Natalie established that these women were some of the earliest female vernacular poets in Italy. She argued that these portraits visually document the emergence of the writing woman and highlight new areas of female achievement. Natalie. University Doctoral Scholar Andre Johan Breet in Language Teaching and Learning. Andre took an in-depth look at the working conditions of language instructors and academic managers employed by a specific private school in Auckland. Utilising interviews as well as observations of the classroom and selected institutional processes, he developed a deeper understanding of the complexity of social relationships in this context and the challenges posed by systemic change. University Doctoral Scholar Yu Wen Jin in Asian Studies. Yu Wen looked at Li Chao's Wintry Night trilogy, investigating how the cultural aspect of Taiwanese nationalism was developed in the novel and how this discourse was conveyed and understood. The novel, written in the late 1970s, is shown to have played a key role in the establishment of a discourse in which both Taiwan's past and an imaginary Taiwan nation are sought simultaneously. University Doctoral Scholar Ian Thomas Fuchs in French. Ian studied the works of Victor Segalen, a French poet writing at the beginning of the 20th century. The thesis examined Segalen's conception of exote, a form of travelling poet in search of diversity. Ian questioned the accepted image of the exote as a self-sufficient and heroic figure by demonstrating that Segalen's exote is deeply concerned with friendship. Ian. University Doctoral Scholar Anais Mary Irvine in English. Anais examined recent novels and films with genetically engineered characters and found that those characters were often exploited for their labour or killed for their organs. She discovered that authors and filmmakers have recycled some of the mechanisms associated with the dehumanization of real historical groups, such as racial minorities, to depict genetically engineered people as the next exploited outgroup. University Doctoral Scholar Michelle Ruby Dickon Johansson in English. Michelle looked at the work of the Polynesian playwright Nibul through the production of his play Melai Kanakau, A Pageant. By staging this production, Michelle examined the ways in which Nibul's play speaks to and for Polynesian people and confronts issues such as colonialism, globalization, and identity. Beidi Lee in Applied Linguistics. Beidi explored how 4 native English-speaking teachers formed and transformed their understandings of themselves as English teachers in China. The study revealed that teacher identity construction was a dynamic process influenced by various cognitive, affective, contextual, and experiential factors. Findings have implications for improving the design of language teacher education programs and supporting the professional development of language in English as a foreign language context. University doctoral scholar Andrea Eden Lowe in anthropology. Andrea looked at the life of musical director Ernest Kai and a small group of musicians who travelled with him as the Hawaiian troubadours. Against the background of colonialism, their stories reveal a history of the mobility and cosmopolitanism of Hawaiian musicians in the early 20th century and the extent of their influence on musical stylists. Andrea. And in absentia, all those other persons named in the official record qualified for the conferment of a doctoral degree in the Faculty of Arts.
Teaching Excellence Awards. The university places considerable significance on excellence in teaching. It recognises this by making awards each year to teachers who have demonstrated excellence in aspects of teaching. These awards are contestable across the university and signify a truly superior achievement. An award for early career excellence in teaching has been made to Dr. Thomas Gregory in the School of Social Sciences within the Faculty of Arts. I call upon a student of that faculty, Victoria Brownlee, to read the citation for Dr. Gregory.
My name is Victoria Brownlee, and it is an honour to recognise Excellence in Teaching by Dr. Thomas Gregory. I first met Tom as a second-year student in 2014 when I took his class on Middle Eastern politics. I loved the class so much that I went on to study more of his courses at Stage 3 and now at the postgraduate level. Tom's passion for teaching is unparalleled. His energy and enthusiasm bring concepts to life, capturing attention from the front row to the back. Tom makes every lecture feel like a chapter in a storybook so that you can't wait to come to class and find out what happens next. He also understands the responsibility that comes with discussing war and ethics. Tom uses real-world case studies to humanize conflict and ensure that no student gets lost in the narrative. He is unafraid to confront the cruel realities of war, even though it would be easier to stay in the desensitized abstract. Tom has helped me and countless other politics students to realize that we have to face the truth if we want to make the world a better place. Finally, Tom appreciates the value of creativity in an increasingly technologized world. He uses unconventional assessments, such as blog posts, role plays, and opinion pieces, to challenge his students and prepare us for life after graduation. I'm grateful to Tom for teaching me one of the most important lessons of my tertiary education, not what the answers are, but how to look within myself for the courage and confidence I need to find them. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom is truly in a league of his own. He is an outstanding teacher and a fully deserving recipient of a Teaching Excellence Award. Congratulations, Tom.
We are now nearing the end of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I invite all today's graduates to stand and receive the congratulations of us all. It is also an opportunity for the graduates to show their appreciation for their families and supporters and the staff of the university who have helped them as they achieve their qualification. This concludes this meeting of council and convocation of the university for the conferment of degrees and the award of diplomas. I now invite you to sing the first verse of God Defend New Zealand in Māori and then in English. The words are printed on the reverse of the program. Please stand.